want to welcome Steve Brown's here from Family Physiotherapy Center for his Healthy Living segment, and the mayor's here. Good morning, Mr. Watson, sir.
Glad to see you.
How are you?
For coming to the Glebe.
Welcome to Live Where You Live in the Glebe. You're welcome to join us, by the way, at any of our locations over the next
I think it's a great idea. I think, teaming up the radio stations. And I lived in the Glebe for, I guess, about 7 or 8 years. My parents lived in the Glebe.
Yeah.
And great neighborhood. They're getting through this construction, which is long overdue, but it's looking good. Like the sidewalks are coming in place. So
I tell you what, another good idea is the Senior Summit, and you're directly involved with this, right?
Yeah, definitely. One thing with healthy living is that physiotherapists, we want to be involved in all aspects of policy making and things like that. So definitely we're sponsoring the Senior Summit.
Yeah.
And we're very much a big believer in terms of senior health.
Yeah, and this is something, one of your initiatives, right?
That's what I made a commitment in the last election that I'd hold a Senior Summit within the first year, because we have a growing aging population. Those of us who are baby boomers born between 1947 and 1961 are quickly becoming senior citizens.
Yeah.
And we've got to get it right, because currently about 12% of our citizens are 65 and over. In about 20 years, and Steve knows this, 20% are going to be senior citizens. So we need to get it right on how do we improve paratranspo, recreation programs, what kinds of programs do we need, physical built infrastructure, making sure, that one lip in, onto a sidewalk can make it or break it for someone who's trying to get their walker or wheelchair over a curb.
And then they end up with one of your physiotherapists, right?
Yeah, well, we're doing a lot of senior prevention exercise classes and things like that they come to 2 of our locations. So very important that we see, and we do preventative health and what have you in terms of with the seniors.
Exactly. And it's all connected to the health of our communities as a whole, isn't it? It's not just seniors.
No. And I think, as Steve pointed out, we should be putting much more of our health dollars into prevention of illness and promotion of wellness. I had the honor of being the first Minister of Health Promotion in Ontario, and the whole focus was, let's get people out of the sickness system, which is the healthcare system we have today, which is the hospitals. And if we can keep people physically in better shape, eating better, whether it's kids in schools. I happen to like the idea that we're getting junk food out of schools, because, you go in there, and I remember when I was growing up, we had our nutrition week. They serve French fries every single day.
I know.
And there's nothing wrong with fries once in a while, but it was every single day, and the junk food, the obesity problem we have with young people today.
Yeah, and the thing about that is, if it's in our schools, if it's in the cafeterias, the kids are going to eat it.
That's right.
Right? They're going to eat it, and that develops bad habits down the road.
And we've seen a 300% increase in obesity rates, and that leads to type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and that costs us all as taxpayers a lot of money in the hospitals.
Yeah. This Mayor's Senior Summit, is it an actual event, like a day?
It is. It's on October 3rd, and we're a victim of our own success, and I want to thank Steve and the other sponsors for coming forward to keep the costs down. It's free for people, but we're sold out of free tickets because we only had so many spots available. But they it'll be broadcast on the Rogers Community 22, the opening portion. It'll be online, and all of the information will be available. So we have over 200 people within the first week or so registered, a broad cross-section of seniors, activists, experts in healthcare and wellness, recreation. It's going to be very, very informative, and it's launching our older seniors program that we want to get council to adopt in the months ahead.
We're out of time, but where can people get more information, Jim?
They can go to ottawa.ca, which is our website, and it's right there on the homepage.
Excellent. And Steve, you'll be fully involved, no doubt.
You got it, yeah.
Good to have you here this morning. What's coming up in a couple of weeks, by the way?
We're doing little success stories from our sport conditioning center.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Great day in the Glebe, despite a few sprinkles here and there. Jeff said it was not going to rain anymore. It's not really rain, though. It's more of an Irish mist, don't you think?
Scottish mist.
That's the pumpkin beer talk.
I mean, a Scottish mist. An Irish. I don't know. It's a misty day. Thanks, fellas. Good to have you along. All right, things are rolling along here. Not only are we in the Glebe Live Where You Live, so is our good friends, our colleagues from Magic 100. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do on TV. Stuntman Angie and Tricia over there. We'll be back with more from the Glebe right after this. Don't go away.